Hey guys, how's it going? This is Pocket, and this video I'm going to compare iPhone SE with iPhone 7. So, and this video is going to be a performance slash graphics slash internet Wi-Fi speed test. And I need to apologize for making this video late because I was very busy as I'm always. And without any further ado, let's get started. So this is going to be a test that every single one wants to see that. So we're going to have a look on the Geekbench 4 and to the benchmark Slingshot, which is one of their good animation from 3D Max, which they have need lots of power to process them, and also the SpeedNet, which is going to be the last test. So okay, let's go ahead and look on Geekbench 4. Before we need to make sure that RAM is clean, as I forgot right now. And have a look on Geekbench 4, CPU, and then run at the same time. So iPhone 7 first, waiting for the iPhone SE to finish, and then we're going to go into details. And now iPhone SE has finished as well. So as you can see, the score of both devices, iPhone 7 beats the iPhone SE with a big difference, over 1,000 on single core score, but over 1,400 almost on the multi-core score. I cannot speak today. So I'm going to scroll down to show you in details the tests, because some users might be interested to have a look. And that's it. So now let's have a look and move on. I meant, not move on. What move on is. Okay, so now we're going to do Antutu benchmark. So these are scores that I have done on a previous test, but I don't consider them as real because I forgot to disable the power saving mode, which was a bit annoying. So without any further ado, let's click on start test again. I'm gonna move it on landscape mode, so we have a better view. Okay, so only just looking, I cannot really distinguish which device is a bit better. Oh, basically I can actually. I can see that the iPhone 7 is a bit better than the iPhone SE, because I saw a little bit lag when the screen was moving on the iPhone SE, but the difference is very tiny, but both devices are doing very well. So now the device has finished, and let me read it on portrait mode. So iPhone 7 scored 109,000 compared to the iPhone SE with 88,000. The difference is not massive, but both devices did very well. So we're going to close to the benchmark and clean it out of the RAM, and now we're going to move to the most exciting test on this video, which is Slingshot, which is one of the latest animation from 3D Mark application. So now I'm going to click on run and rotate them to the landscape mode to get a better view. Okay, so I'm going to tell a small opinion. Obviously iPhone 7 is a lot better on this test, with a small difference compared to the iPhone SE. I see more lag on the iPhone SE, so it means that the iPhone 7 can render animation in a higher frames per second rate. So now you can see lag on the iPhone SE, but the iPhone 7 performs better. Okay. Okay, so both of them finished roughly at the same time, with the iPhone 7 at 2084 and SE on 1632. As you can see, the iPhone 7 performed the test better than the iPhone SE, meaning that the game performance on the iPhone 7 is better. But again, the difference is very small, because games with that intense of graphics don't exist yet, but they will exist in a couple of years. Okay, so let's clean up the RAM and do the final test, which is a speed of the Wi-Fi. Okay, so battery life on iPhone SE is 4% and on iPhone 7 is 8%. I believe that we can manage to finish the video before they're gonna die out. And now with the final test on SpeedNet, first we're going to check the RAM is clean, which is clean, so nothing to worry about. Okay, so SpeedNet, I'm going to test first the iPhone 7 and then I'm going to test the iPhone SE. Okay, so here are the scores. As you can see, the megabps of the iPhone 7 and the upload speed should be a lot higher, but my Wi-Fi is very bad, at my opinion. Okay, now I'm going to test the iPhone 7 one more time. So I'm gonna click on test again. So you can see an improvement on download speed, but on upload, I think is less, is lower than the previous test. But anyway, we're going now to move on the iPhone SE. I'm going to do as quick as possible because they're going to die out soon. On begin test, as you can see the same internet service provider at the same city. Okay, so now I'm going to do a second test on the iPhone SE. Just make sure that things are correct. Okay, so now after the second test, I have deduced that both of them did got the same scores on the internet speed, but I have to tell you that my Wi-Fi is the worst in the world, and I don't know why they perform high. My speed is very slow, but in conclusion, both of them perform very good. They are very good devices, best of best phones ever. If you want to decide which one you're gonna buy, I'm gonna suggest you the iPhone SE because it's a lot cheaper and you can get one for $499, 64 gigabytes, I think, as I remember. But if you want to buy the iPhone 7, think twice because it's very expensive and it's the latest phone. It doesn't have a headphone jack as well. I'm gonna show you right now. It doesn't have a headphone jack. Unfortunately, I don't think if you can see the camera, but there's no headphone jack on it. And but if you want a larger screen and you want to buy the 256 or 128 gigabytes, go for the iPhone 7. But I'm not going to recommend it because the price is very high. And yeah, so that was everything for the guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos like that. Also, make sure to comment below to tell me what you think and hit the like button, share with your friends, and yeah, so I'm going to see you to my next video, so see you later.